Afghanistan is located in Central Asia, with Iran to the west and Pakistan to the east. Tall, forbidding mountains and great deserts cover most of the landscape of Afghanistan. The jagged mountain peaks are treacherous or snow-covered for most of the year. Many Afghans live in the fertile valleys between the mountains and grow their crops and tend their animals. Only 20% of the land is used as fields. Summers are hot and dry, but the winters are very cold, especially north of the Hindu Kush, which is located in the eastern part of the country near Pakistan and Tajikistan. Many rivers flow through the mountains gorges. Snow melt and the rain that flow out of the Hindu Kush pool into a low area and never reach ocean. The mountain passes in Afghanistan allow travelers passage across Asia. The country was busy section of the Silk Road, a route that merchants have traveled over land between China, India, and Europe for over 2,000 years. The country is made of many different groups, about 15 million people. Nearly half of Afghanistan's population are Pashtun and live in the south around Kandahar. They are descendants of people who came to the country 3,200 years ago. Many other groups live in the center as well. Pashtun are related to the Persian people of Iran. The Tajiks were also Persian but speak another language called Dari. And the Uzbeks speak a language similar to Turkish. The Hazaras live in the mountains of central Afghanistan and are believed to be descended of the Mongols because their Dari language contains many Mongols words. Tea is the favorite Afghan drink, and popular meal is palau, made from rice, sheep, and goat meats, and fruit. Decades of war, hunting, and years of drought have reduced the wildlife population in Afghanistan. Tigers used to roam the hills, but they are now extinct. Bears and wolves have been hunting near to extinction. Until very recently, Afghanistan was considered a newly formed democracy. However, in mid-August 2021, the Taliban, a religious and political group that ruled the country from the mid-1990s until 2001, took control of country's major cities and regained power. Taliban means students in Pashto, one of the languages spoken in Afghanistan. Afghanistan was settled around 5000 BC. and has been in transition for most of its history. Alexander the Great conquered Afghanistan in 330 BC and brought the Greek language and culture to the region. Genghis Khan Mongol invaded in the 3rd century. In 1747, Pashtun elders held a council meeting called a Loy Jirga and created the Kingdom of Afghans. The British and Afghans fought in 3 wars in the 19th and 20th centuries, but the Afghans finally defeated the British in 1919 and formed an independent monarchy in 1921. In 2001, following the terrorist attack in the United States on September 11 of the year, the U.S. government demanded that the Taliban hand over Osama bin Laden, the leader of the terrorist group called Al-Qaeda, which was based in Afghanistan. The Taliban refused. The United States and its allies took military action in Afghanistan and drove the Taliban from power in December 2001. Both the Taliban and Al-Qaeda fled Afghanistan and relocated to nearby Pakistan, where they set up political and military outposts. Meanwhile, in Afghanistan, the United States and its allies worked with Afghans to set up schools, hospitals, and public facilities following the Taliban's departure. Thousands of girls who were banned from being educated under Taliban rule went to school for the first time. Women were free to get jobs and take part in government activities, both of which were forbidden under the Taliban. But by August 15, 2021, the Taliban had taken control of all major cities, including the capital of Kabul. President Ashraf Ghani fled the country, and the Afghanistan government all but collapsed.